In the heart of the Welsh valleys, a young man had a deceptively young and unfathomably handsome man had decided that it was his destiny to become the greatest dog agility handler the world had ever seen. So he set about learning his craft. His front crosses were crisper than a dry December morning in the Brecon Mountains. His ketchkes were slicker than a boiled pigeon in a rubber tube sock. The intensity, accuracy and speed and natural flamboyance he brought far surpassed anything the sport had ever seen and would ever likely see again. The time was approaching where he would be ready to shine on the world stage and begin his legacy. But he realised, to win any battle you must first know your enemy.
Welcome to episode 3. You know what this is all about now, so let's get straight into it. So let's get into it. We've got Nara with us today. Do you want to say hello, Nara?
Hello.
Okay. Well, you're on the show. You're on the interview. You're on the podcast, whatever you want to call it.
Exciting.
I always like to ask this question first to make people feel really awkward. What makes you so special?
Yeah, that was a very awkward one.
Does the job.
I suppose I'm special because I own Lemon. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, cool. You should have your own answer. You should be confident with yourself. You're on here for a reason. How long have you been doing agility now?
Sassy is 10 years old, and so probably roughly 10 years.
Was she your first agility dog?
Yeah, I did play a little bit of agility with one of my grandparents' terriers, Maud, bless her. But she was a devoted lap dog, so whatever we did was just a little bit of fun and to prove that I wasn't a kid on a mission for a dog and then going to drop it the next week.
But she got you into agility then?
Yeah, she kind of got me into it, and then I got Sassy, and Sassy's aim was to do showing.
All right.
She was a little bit of a dual purpose dog, really, but the ears never changed.
Yeah.
So we kind of got laughed out the show ring.
I seen a photo of my Figaro today, and his ears were like Sassy, right across.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Figaro.
I was shocked to see him being 10. You just don't think of it.
Double figures.
I know, old man. Like me, I suppose, isn't it? What has been your biggest success in agility up to this point? Obviously, I know you've got big plans with your young dogs coming through, but up to now, what would you class as being your biggest success?
It's really difficult. I think I have two.
Okay.
And I couldn't pick between them. Probably my proudest one is Sassy getting 5th place at her first ever World Championships in 2015. Like, that was a humongous achievement, and it still always will be. Yeah. My first real dog, and she just took me everywhere that she possibly could. So she's probably my biggest achievement. And then probably I've never had an agility champion before, so Lemon getting her 3rd ticket was also something quite special for me.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, like you said about Sassy, first dog to becoming 5th in the world, that's an insane achievement.
She's incredible, though. She could have dragged anyone around that. She was amazing.
Taking away a bit of credit from yourself there, but yeah, good effort. When you started agility then, and I mean, I think I know the answer, and I think I know the person's going to be very pleased about it. Who did you look up to?
Dave.
Yeah. Begrudgingly.
His head is going to grow tremendously.
Yeah, he told me to ask the question.
Oh, did he? So, yeah, my dream was to always have a red and white border collie. And I said to my nan one year at Crufts, which is the time that I decided to sort of try and get a border collie, was when I saw Dave with Dobby. And I said, I want to be here in 2 years' time with my own red and white border collie and run like that. And 2 years later, Sassy was there in the YKC. So,
that's amazing. I didn't realize it. I knew that you looked up to Dave. I knew about the red dog. I didn't realize it happened like that as well. So that's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah. It like I say, everything sort of slotted into place with Sassy and with Lemon so well that anything that I kind of aimed for, that they just delivered on. They were incredible dogs. They really are.
Again, taking credit away from yourself, so I'll give it back. Fair play, you've done your job. So we'll follow on to a question that I have asked everyone. I tried to mix a lot of them up, not so much in the agility part, but later on. But if you could steal any dog, and it can be, let me say, we're going to go for one from the past. So any dog from the past, you can steal, and then any dog that's around now. Not yours, not allowed to be Martin's either, because I know Martin might get upset if you don't pick Shape.
Oh yeah, I do love Shape. It's a problem.
She's lush, but you've got to go for
my deal was, if he gets this Sheltie, I get Shape. Yeah. From the past, it has to be Dobby, doesn't it? Like, has to be Dobby. Like, adore that dog. Like, he was such a sweetheart. He was just a nice dog and incredibly talented for his time. Has to be Dobby for the past. And currently,
it's quite a few really cool dogs, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, I'll stick with this country.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the suck up answer, and I'm going to say Geek.
It's a fair answer, though, isn't it? To be honest, he's been an amazing dog as well. You know,
he's been an amazing dog, and there was a joke not long ago, and it very much upset Dave, that because Dan had his hernia operation when Brentford Show was on. We always joked that I would run Geek there, and then Dave got the ump. And I wasn't allowed to run Geek, and Geek would have been so much happier running for me. I just know he would have.
Yeah, I can imagine Dave wouldn't be very happy about that. So with your dog then, I know that you've got a few nicknames, so tell us some nicknames. You can tell some of Martin's as well, because I know he's got a few, hasn't he?
We've all got nicknames, yeah. So Lemon is called Bacon.
Bacon.
Lemony Bacon. I know, it couldn't get further away. Flair, I call her Nur a lot. I call her Nur a lot.
Okay.
Flairy Nur. I call her Nur a lot. Sassy is Pig. Be a brilliant nickname.
Pig, yeah.
The Pig. And Banana is Whippy.
Yeah. Get on Banana Whip, isn't it?
Banana Whip, Pippity Whip.
She's going
Martin has Peruski.
Yeah.
Shea
Peruski, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Banana doing, all right?
Yeah, they're good. They're all good. Oh, Lemon's heard something.
She's coming into play.
Come here.
I think this is a good one for you, because obviously you pride yourself on your training, quite rightly. Someone new starting agility, what if you could only give them one bit of advice, what would it be?
One bit of advice. Trust the process.
Yeah, it's a long old road, isn't it?
Trust the process. It has to be trust the process, because sometimes you get frustrated and sometimes you have a bad session, or maybe the worst one is even if you have 2 bad sessions in a row, but trust the process. If you're listening to a trainer, trust the process.
Yeah, I think that's good advice. And then the other side of the coin, is there some advice you hear flying around and you just think, oh, that's not good advice, should avoid that or ignore it?
Yeah, like Dave said, you kind of hear loads of little bits, don't you?
Right.
It's putting your finger on one.
No, I just sometimes I hear people say stuff and I'm like, oh, I'm no one, obviously. I just was wondering if there was one particular thing that like stands out for you, you know?
I suppose I'm going to go for a really wet one because I'm not very good at it. But maybe like for me, it's just a training thing. Like if the dog comes off the dog walk or something, they just put them back on the end again. Drives me absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Just because I think the dog walk is one obstacle. And if you're breaking it into 2 behaviors, the quickest way a lot of the time I see is dog maybe stops on dog walk, self-releases, they put them back on, and then the dog gets a treat. So maybe that.
Again, makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, but for someone who's new at agility, they won't understand why that's a bad thing. So
yeah. Okay. I'm not great at these questions. I'm sorry.
Oh no, fine. It's like I said, there's no right or wrong answers. It's your answers. Real life questions then. Okay, so some of these are going to be the same as Dave's. You will have heard them, so I apologize for repeating myself. But
that's all right.
If you were going to come with a warning label, what's your warning label say?
Mind my language.
Yeah, block your ears if you're under 18. Filthy mouth.
Yeah, sorry, potty mouth.
Are you superstitious? Is there any superstitious things you do before a run, or any I don't know if you call it habits maybe, or?
I suppose everything falls into the routine, and I try not to let too much sit as a as a big habit, because then if I've lost it or it doesn't work out that way, then I will be like, that will affect the way I run.
Yeah.
Because it did with Sassy. Like Sassy had a Zaragoza lead from her second World Championships, and it was her, and it still is her lead that she takes to every single run.
Yeah.
But I would find maybe a couple of years ago that if I lost or didn't have that lead in the van, and it would always be in the van, but if I didn't have it, I would be a bit, I would almost be planning for something to go wrong, because that was...
It's quite easy for that to happen though, isn't it? Something that initially you do to like try and help you.
Yeah.
You can't do it anymore. It's actually a hindrance. So
it's dependent. And then you got to go cold turkey without the lead. I mean,
you're coming up the line and you're shaking because you can't get your...
I know. It's like with Lely, she's probably got like a specific toy. I try really hard not to have something that I'm stuck on, but Lely has a specific toy. But if I don't have it, sometimes I'll even like go a little bit wild and I'll take a different toy just to be like, I can cope with this.
Yeah. And have immediate regret when you can't find the toy you usually use.
You wait, when she has a pole down, I'm like, I knew I should have got that bloody toy.
Yeah. It gets, isn't it? What are you getting for Christmas?
What am I getting for Christmas? Oh, I don't know. Practical things. A new Gallican dog walk.
Oh, nice. That's not a bad Christmas gift, is it?
No, we're doing a swap in the field and I'm getting an A-frame and a dog walk. So
nice.
Spoiled to hell, but hey.
Yeah, work hard for it. You deserve it, don't you? Pineapple, does it go on a pizza or no?
Absolutely.
Oh, it does for you. Okay.
Yeah. Hawaiian all the way. I'm a Hawaiian babe.
Really? Like a Hawaiian?
Yeah. I do love a Hawaiian.
Get the pineapples off the pizza. That's what my warning label would say, I think.
I love it.
Okay. Dave said to ask you because he said one of the questions you answered on his interview was the fact that the animal he was. And he said to ask you, why are you a sheep?
Not answering it. He thinks I'm a follower. He thinks I do what other people do.
Okay. Oh, that's not too bad. I thought it was going to be way worse than that.
But I adamantly do the opposite.
Yeah, on purpose to make sure that you...
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
I promise you this, I don't do what Dave does. He's annoying.
You'd be like, look back at the start of the interview, you'll see different.
Yeah.
Okay, do you listen to music before you run?
That depends on the mood. Again, I like to make sure everything changes and I don't need to listen to it. A lot of the time, nowadays, I think Lemon's really helped with this. I'm quite chilled. About stuff. Obviously, when I'm getting ready and I'm relatively ignorant, but I'm quite chilled. Like I'll watch for a very long time. With Sassy, I never used to watch people running because I didn't want to change my options or get anything in my head. But with Lemon, it's also chilled. Like the options just come to me when I'm running really anyway. So I do listen to music if I feel like I want to listen to music, but I don't need to.
Go to for motivation, and even if it's just in the gym or something, is there a song that gets you going?
It's my dogs have songs.
Do they? Okay, go.
Yeah. So Lemons was A Million Dreams by Pink.
Yeah.
And that, I know, a little bit soft.
Is what it is.
But that was her one because it was kind of doing something that was impossible. Like getting Lemon to the worlds at such a young age was just a dream, and that's why it was A Million Dreams.
Hell of an achievement.
And Banana has one, and hers is Midnight Sky by Miley Cyrus, because one of the lyrics is I don't need to be loved by you and Born to Run.
Oh, nice. I quite don't mind that song, actually. I quite like Miley Cyrus. I would say
she's all right.
Pleasure, but I know she's a good singer, isn't she?
Yeah, I like her. I'm not obsessed with her, but I like her.
yeah, I'd go along with that. She's got a good voice, definitely. There's a lot of pop singers who I dislike more, should we say.
Agreed.
What is something that people do that annoys you or makes you mad? For me, right, it happened this morning, so I'm still a bit bitter over it.
Okay.
When you wait for someone in the car and they come past and don't even give you a cheers back.
Oh, yeah, that's annoying.
I'll actually go out my window and shout, "It's no problem, mate!" Fries me.
I normally do that with the closed window. Martin's normally got the window closed, so I don't scream at people.
Oh, I can feel myself getting angry over it now. If you just sit in the car and you're waiting for someone to come, it's your road, just say thank you. It's not a big deal, is it?
Don't cost anything, does it?
Does it? I'm 84 years old, don't I? There we go.
Okay, from an agility point of view, I would say the thing that annoys me the most is when I say start from number 5 or any number, and they've spent maybe, I don't know, I think I give them 6 or 7 minutes to walk the course, and we've done a section, and now we're going on to the next section. I'm like, okay, well, I would like you to go from number 6, and they go, where's 6? You walked it. You tell me.
I was going to say, you do this every week. Come on, you should be better at this by now.
I do. I tell my students now, I've got blunt but in a nice way with them. Blunt but in a nice way. I'm like, you tell me, because I need them to know where it is, because I feel like if I pander to my students too much, then they're not going to be able to like restart in the ring if something's like they've had a blip or something. So I need them to think a bit quicker than ask me to help them all the time.
Yeah, and hopefully it gets the idea across that it's not your job to be telling them where the numbers is. They're on the floor. Have a look.
Have a look. Look down.
If you could pick any superpower, what superpower would you go for?
Oh, invisibility.
Yeah, see, I would pick that one as well. No one's picked that so far.
I'm so keen. I'm so nosy. I'd so love to be a fly on the wall.
Yeah, exactly. You could just find out exactly what you wanted there, can you?
Yeah, definitely.
So have you got like a habit or just something that you do regularly that maybe no one knows about? Usually something that's picked up from lockdown, I find. Something you started doing regularly that you didn't used to do.
Making the bed. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Make the bed every day now.
Becoming a neat freak since the lockdown, have you?
Yeah, well, I never used to, because I was always the first one up.
Yeah.
Because I work more than Martin. So
cheap shot.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
But he was always the last one in bed. So then I would get home and it would just be like the duvet in a ball on top of the mattress, because that's how Martin would have left it. Whereas now, because Martin also has a puppy, he's normally the first one up. So he has to get up for her quite early. And then I get up and I make the bed and then it's done.
Job done. It's so much nicer getting. It's a bit of a cliche, but it is nicer to get back into a well-made bed.
Yeah, I do love that.
Been locked down. Have you had much chance to watch TV? What's your favorite TV series?
So I'm a sad. I don't really watch TV. I watch a lot of YouTube.
Okay. You watched any series on there then that you like?
I watch a lot of lifestyle stuff, just like people that vlog.
Okay.
It's really boring. They used to be like fitness bloggers and vloggers, but they've moved to like lifestyle and stuff, I suppose. But yeah, I watch a lot of that. But if TV series wise, I'm currently on I'm a Celeb. There's never a year that I don't watch it.
Yeah, I used to like that when they used to make them eat all the random stuff. I don't know if they still do that anymore. Just enjoy seeing them gagging on the.
Yeah, that's my favourite trial, and this year that trial's been brilliant. So
it's been good, yeah. It's in Wales this year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the name of the castle. Probably couldn't pronounce it either.
No, someone said it was in Wales, and I was like, oh right, I didn't realise that, but yeah, it makes sense because of lockdown.
Nip on over.
See if I can have a couple of bush grubs for tea.
Oh.
That was the one that used to go through me. I think it was the like exploding bit. That was.
Yeah, the witchetty grub, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that really thick things. They look like baby's thumbs.
Oh, disgusting. They were. Oh, that was the worst. That was definitely the worst. Right, we're going to the quick fire round. Try not to think about it. No, I've said that. You probably.
Try.
Yeah. What's your most used emoji?
Probably laughy faces.
Yeah. Eye rolls or laughy face, most people, isn't it?
Dave's his eye rolls for sure.
Yeah. What's your favourite takeaway?
Oh, probably pizza.
Yeah, good shot.
Domino's especially.
Yeah, definitely. Papa John's, tried that?
I'm not a Papa John's fan, man.
Oh,
no.
Oh, I liked it. I think I know the answer to the next one. Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube.
Yeah. Rich friend or loyal friend?
Loyal friend.
First person to say that. Everyone else has said rich. Passenger or driver?
Say that again.
Passenger or driver?
Passenger.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Lights on or off?
Off.
Shower or bath?
Bath.
Hamburger or hot dog?
Hamburger.
Text or call?
Text. Roller
coasters or water slides?
Water slides.
Glass half full or empty?
Half full.
Tattoos or piercings?
Tattoos.
Cool, and you're done. Wasn't too bad.
No.
Have you got anything you'd like to plug? What about your website?
Interest Agility.
Yeah, get that in there. Now's the time.
Interest Agility for all your agility needs.
Christmas present, ideal.
Yeah, Christmas present.
Well, thank you for coming on, Nara. Do you want to say goodbye?
No problem. Goodbye, everybody, and Merry Christmas.
See you later. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you have a great Christmas. If you did enjoy the episode, let us know, and let someone else know. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.